now get an update on the BRVM. The BRVM 10 index now at 230.98, down 1.2% in yesterday's session, bringing the year-to-date performance of that index to 25.5%. Meanwhile, the BRVM composite index stands at 216.25, down 0.86%. The year-to-date performance of that index stands at 29.8. Now, joining us, I have Nelly Fofana, an analyst at SGI Hudson and Company, for more on the BRVM market. Nelly, it's great to have you on the show. I think a good place to start would be to get an update on how the BRVM is trading today.
Okay, so the BRVM is up 0.5%, with transactions amounting more than 600 million CFA on the market.
Okay, now we continue to see the market being dominated by activities in the banking sector. So your thoughts on that sector?
Yes, we think that the banking industry will definitely be a growth driver for the BRVM, and as we can see with Ecobank that we think that will release good results this year. We have forecasted, for instance, a PAT of 218 billion CFA for the full year 2013, which represents a 50% growth compared to last year.
However, the sector didn't do very well yesterday. It was down 1.32%. Most of those stocks down yesterday. So what are the prospects for trading in today's session?
Actually, today's session for distribution sector was up for sea cable, which is up 0.75%, and the other stocks remain stable.
Now let's talk about the some more sectors on there. Let's talk about the industrial sector. We saw that down 0.06% yesterday. Gains seen in some of those stocks there. Now, what drove gains in that sector yesterday?
Actually, industrial sector, as you mentioned, is Filthy Sack, which remains stable, and Air Liquide, which is also remaining stable.
Now let's talk about some of the stocks that have done really well. We know Univox has gone up, significantly this year. What has driven activity in that stock?
Yes, actually, investors are bullish on Univox, because there are a lot of buyers on the market and no sellers, so the stock price is rising. And when we look at the company's activity, the operating results are improving. The full year 2013 results are expected to increase because of the economic growth and also the fight against counterfeited goods that have strongly impacted Univox sales. And also the company has started to pay dividends because the last 10 years the company couldn't pay any dividends. And we know that our local investors really love high dividend yield stocks. So I think that's major factors that impact Univox.
Nelly, let's leave it there. Thank you for sharing your views with us.